This book is one of the most well-known works in the field of self-development and wealth psychology. In the book, Wattles proposes a new approach to wealth based on the principles of positive thinking and belief in success. He argues that wealth is not the result of chance, but is the result of the right way of thinking and acting. The Science of Being Rich remains a popular work in the field of self-development and the psychology of wealth and is still considered an essential book for anyone who wants to change their lives and succeed in any field. Chapter 1. The Right to be Rich. The desire for riches is not evil, but a perfectly legitimate and natural desire that everyone should have. The universe is abundant and there is plenty of wealth for everyone to attain, so one's desire for riches does not take away from anyone else. To become rich, one must first develop a certain mindset and attitude towards wealth, which involves believing that it is possible to become rich and that one deserves to be rich. This mindset and attitude can be developed through the use of certain practices, such as visualization, affirmations, and gratitude. Riches come to those who are constantly seeking to create value and serve others, rather than those who focus solely on accumulating wealth for themselves. To become rich, one must also cultivate a strong will and persistence in the pursuit of one's goals. The acquisition of wealth should be seen as a means to an end, rather than an end in itself. Wealth should be used to improve one's life and the lives of others. There is no such thing as a fixed pie when it comes to wealth. One's ability to create wealth is only limited by one's imagination, creativity, and resourcefulness. Poverty is not caused by a lack of resources, but rather by a lack of vision and the inability to recognize and seize opportunities. Anyone can become rich, regardless of their background or current circumstances, as long as they are willing to develop the right mindset and take action towards their goals. Chapter 2. There is a science to becoming rich. Becoming rich is not just a matter of luck or chance, but a science that can be learned and applied by anyone. The science of getting rich is based on certain fundamental principles that govern the universe, such as the law of cause and effect and the law of attraction. These principles can be used to create wealth in any area of life, whether it's financial wealth, health, relationships, or happiness. One of the key principles of the science of getting rich is the power of thought, which has the ability to shape our reality and attract the things we desire into our lives. To use the power of thought effectively, one must learn to think in a certain way, which involves focusing on the positive, avoiding negative thoughts and beliefs, and cultivating a strong sense of purpose and faith. Another important principle of the science of getting rich is the importance of action, which involves taking consistent and persistent action towards one's goals, while remaining open to new opportunities and ideas. It's also important to develop a clear and definite vision of what one wants to achieve, as well as a plan for how to achieve it. The science of getting rich emphasizes the importance of giving and receiving, and encourages individuals to focus on providing value to others in order to attract abundance and prosperity into their own lives. Success in the science of getting rich is not just about achieving material wealth, but also about achieving a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and spiritual growth. Ultimately, the science of getting rich is about aligning oneself with the natural laws of the universe, and using this alignment to create the life one truly desires. Chapter 3. Since when do we have a monopoly on opportunities? Opportunities for wealth creation are not limited to certain individuals or groups, but are available to anyone who is willing to see and seize them. The belief that opportunities are limited is a false and limiting belief that can hold people back from achieving their full potential. The universe is constantly expanding and evolving, creating new opportunities for growth and abundance. To recognize and seize opportunities, one must cultivate a strong sense of awareness and be willing to take action. Opportunities can come in many different forms, such as new technologies, changing market conditions, or new ideas and innovations. It's important to be open-minded and willing to explore new possibilities, even if they seem unconventional or outside of one's comfort zone. The ability to recognize and seize opportunities is a key factor in creating wealth and success, and requires a combination of creativity, resourcefulness, and persistence. Fear and self-doubt can prevent individuals from recognizing and seizing opportunities, and it's important to overcome these limiting beliefs in order to achieve success. One should focus on creating value and serving others, rather than solely on personal gain, in order to attract more opportunities and abundance into one's life. Ultimately, the universe is abundant and there is no limit to the opportunities that are available to us, as long as we remain open and willing to take action towards our goals. Chapter 4. The first principle of the science of wealth. The first principle of the science of wealth is that there is a thinking substance from which all things are made, and which can be shaped and molded by our thoughts and beliefs. This thinking substance is the source of all wealth and abundance, and can be used to create anything we desire. To tap into this thinking substance, one must develop a strong and clear mental image of what they want to create or achieve. This mental image should be accompanied by a strong feeling of gratitude and faith, as if the desired outcome has already been achieved. The clearer and more vivid the mental image, the more powerful it becomes in attracting the desired outcome into one's life. The mental image should also be backed up by consistent and persistent action towards one's goals, as well as a willingness to adapt and adjust one's approach as needed. Doubt and fear can interfere with the ability to tap into the thinking substance, and should be replaced with faith and confidence in one's ability to create the desired outcome. The thinking substance can also be accessed through the power of visualization and imagination, which involves mentally creating a vivid and detailed picture of the desired outcome. The first principle of the science of wealth emphasizes the importance of focusing on the positive and the desired outcome, rather than on negative or limiting beliefs. By aligning one's thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the first principle of the science of wealth, one can tap into the power of the thinking substance and create wealth and abundance in all areas of life. Chapter 5. Spreading life. The purpose of life is to create and add value to the world, and to contribute to the growth and evolution of the universe. By creating value and contributing to the well-being of others, one can tap into the universal laws of abundance and attract wealth and prosperity into their own life. It's important to focus on giving, rather than on receiving, and to seek out opportunities to serve others and make a positive difference in their lives. The more value one creates and adds to the world, the more they will be rewarded in terms of financial and personal success. Giving should be done with a pure and selfless motive, and not with the expectation of receiving something in return. The act of giving creates a flow of energy and abundance, and attracts more opportunities for wealth and success into one's life. To create and spread life, one must cultivate a strong sense of purpose, and align their actions with their values and beliefs. Spreading life involves not just creating value, but also sharing knowledge, insights, and ideas that can benefit others. One should approach life with a spirit of generosity and abundance, and be willing to share their wealth and resources with others. Ultimately, spreading life is a key principle of the science of getting rich, and involves using one's talents, abilities, and resources to create a positive impact on the world and contribute to the greater good. Chapter 6. How does wealth come to you? Wealth and abundance come to those who think and act in a certain way, and follow the principles of the science of getting rich. To attract wealth, one must focus on creating value and serving others, rather than solely on personal gain. Wealth is created through a process of value creation, where individuals use their talents, skills, and resources to solve problems and meet the needs of others. By focusing on creating value and meeting the needs of others, individuals can tap into the universal laws of abundance and attract more opportunities for success and wealth. The law of cause and effect states that every action produces a corresponding result, and that individuals can control their own destiny by choosing the actions they take. To attract wealth, one must align their thoughts, beliefs, and actions with their desired outcome, and take consistent and persistent action towards their goals. The power of thought and visualization can be used to create a clear mental image of the desired outcome, and to attract the necessary resources and opportunities to achieve it. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, and that individuals can attract wealth and abundance into their lives by focusing on positive and empowering thoughts and beliefs. To attract wealth, one must also cultivate a spirit of gratitude and appreciation for what they already have, and focus on the abundance in their life. Ultimately, wealth and abundance come to those who follow the principles of the science of getting rich, and who are willing to take action, create value, and serve others in the pursuit of their goals and dreams. Chapter 7. Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that can help individuals attract more abundance and prosperity into their lives. By focusing on the blessings and abundance in their life, individuals can cultivate a positive and abundant mindset that attracts more opportunities for success and wealth. Gratitude is not just a feeling, but a state of being that requires consistent practice and effort. To cultivate gratitude, individuals must learn to focus on the present moment and appreciate the blessings in their life, rather than dwelling on past regrets or future worries. Gratitude can be expressed in many ways, such as through prayer, journaling, or simply taking time to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the world around us. Gratitude helps individuals stay connected to the universal source of abundance and tap into the infinite power of the universe. By expressing gratitude, individuals can create a positive energy and vibration that attracts more blessings and opportunities into their life. Gratitude also helps individuals stay humble and avoid the trap of ego and arrogance, which can block the flow of abundance and success. When faced with challenges or setbacks, individuals can use gratitude as a tool to shift their perspective and focus on the opportunities for growth and learning. Ultimately, gratitude is a key principle of the science of getting rich, and a powerful tool for creating a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Chapter 8. Success and wealth are the result of thinking and acting in a certain way, and following the principles of the science of getting rich. To achieve success, individuals must learn to cultivate a mindset of abundance, focus on their desired outcome, and take consistent and persistent action towards their goals. The mind is the most powerful tool for creating wealth and success, and can be trained to think in a certain way that attracts more opportunities for abundance and prosperity. To think in a certain way, individuals must learn to focus their thoughts on the positive aspects of their desired outcome, rather than dwelling on fear, doubt, or negativity. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, and that individuals can attract more abundance and prosperity into their lives by focusing on positive and empowering thoughts and beliefs. To think in a certain way, individuals must also learn to overcome their limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns, and replace them with positive and empowering beliefs that support their goals and dreams. The power of visualization and imagination can be used to create a clear mental picture of the desired outcome, and to attract the necessary resources and opportunities to achieve it. The subconscious mind plays a key role in creating wealth and success, and can be programmed with positive and empowering beliefs through repetition and affirmations. To think in a certain way, individuals must also take inspired action towards their goals and dreams, and remain open and receptive to the opportunities that come their way. Ultimately, thinking in a certain way is a key principle of the science of getting rich, and a powerful tool for creating a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Chapter 9. How to use the will. The will is a powerful tool for achieving success and creating wealth, but it must be used correctly to be effective. To use the will effectively, individuals must first develop a clear and specific desire for what they want to achieve. The desire must be backed by a strong and persistent will, and a willingness to take consistent and persistent action towards the goal. The will can be strengthened and developed through exercise, just like any other muscle in the body. To strengthen the will, individuals must set small goals and work towards them consistently, gradually increasing the difficulty and complexity of the tasks. The will can also be strengthened through the practice of self-discipline, and by overcoming the habits and behaviors that are holding us back from success. The will can be used to overcome fear, doubt, and other negative emotions that can block our success and prosperity. The will can also be used to cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset, and to stay focused and committed to our goals and dreams. To use the will effectively, individuals must also learn to stay motivated and inspired, and to cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning in their life. Ultimately, the will is a key principle of the science of getting rich, and a powerful tool for creating a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Chapter 10. Further use of the will. True freedom is the ability to use our will and our thoughts to create the life that we desire. To exercise our freedom effectively, we must take responsibility for our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and focus on creating positive outcomes in our life. The more we exercise our freedom to think and act in positive ways, the more power we have to create the life we desire. We can use our freedom to focus our thoughts on abundance, prosperity, and success, rather than on lack, limitation, and scarcity. We can also use our freedom to take inspired action towards our goals and dreams, and to remain persistent and committed in the face of challenges and obstacles. To use our freedom effectively, we must also learn to overcome our fears and limiting beliefs, and to cultivate a mindset of abundance and positivity. We can use our freedom to create a vision for our life, and to stay focused and committed to that vision, even in the face of setbacks and challenges. We can also use our freedom to make conscious choices about the people and circumstances that we allow into our life, and to cultivate positive and supportive relationships. The more we exercise our freedom to create the life that we desire, the more we become a magnet for success and abundance, and the more we inspire and uplift others. Chapter 11. Act in a certain way. To achieve wealth and success, individuals must act in a certain way that is aligned with the principles of the science of getting rich. Acting in a certain way means taking consistent and persistent action towards our goals and dreams, and doing so in a way that is positive, constructive, and ethical. Acting in a certain way requires us to cultivate a clear and specific vision for our life, and to stay focused and committed to that vision. Acting in a certain way means taking inspired action towards our goals, and following through on the opportunities that come our way. To act in a certain way, we must also be willing to take calculated risks, and to step outside of our comfort zone in pursuit of our dreams. Acting in a certain way requires us to be persistent and consistent in our efforts, even in the face of rejection or failure. We must also be willing to learn from our mistakes and to continually improve ourselves and our approach to achieving success. To act in a certain way, we must supportive relationships in our personal and professional life. Chapter 12. Effective action. To take effective action, individuals must first identify their specific goals and then develop a clear plan for achieving those goals. Effective action requires individuals to take consistent and persistent action towards their goals, even in the face of setbacks and obstacles. Effective action requires individuals to be open to new ideas and to continually learn and improve themselves. To take effective action, individuals must also be willing to take responsibility for their own success and not rely on others to achieve their goals. Effective action requires individuals to be flexible and adaptable in their approach, and to be willing to make adjustments as needed. To take effective action, individuals must also be willing to collaborate and cooperate with others, and to build positive and supportive relationships. Effective action requires individuals to be persistent and consistent in their efforts, even when results may not be immediate or obvious. Chapter 13. Starting the right business. Starting the right business is essential for achieving wealth and success, as not all businesses are created equal. The right business is one that is aligned with an individual's unique talents, passions, and skills, and that allows them to provide value to others. To start the right business, individuals must first identify their unique strengths and the specific needs or problems they can solve for others. The right business should also have the potential for growth and scalability, as well as the ability to generate passive income. Starting the right business requires individuals to have a clear and specific vision for their business, as well as a solid business plan and strategy. To start the right business, individuals must also be willing to take calculated risks and step outside of their comfort zone. Starting the right business requires individuals to continually learn and improve their skills and knowledge, and to stay up to date on industry trends and best practices. The right business should also be ethical and aligned with the principles of the science of getting rich, and should provide value to others without exploiting or taking advantage of them. To start the right business, individuals must also be willing to collaborate and build positive and supportive relationships with others in their industry and community. Chapter 14. Inspiration for Development and Growth. Inspiration is a powerful force that can help individuals to achieve their goals and create a life of abundance and success. To tap into inspiration, individuals must first have a clear and specific vision for what they want to achieve, as well as a strong desire and belief in their ability to achieve it. Inspiration can come from a variety of sources, including books, mentors, successful individuals, and personal experiences. To cultivate inspiration, individuals must also be open to new ideas and perspectives, and be willing to learn and grow. Inspiration can also be cultivated through positive affirmations and visualization, which help individuals to focus their thoughts and emotions on their desired outcomes. To maintain inspiration, individuals must also take consistent and persistent action towards their goals, even in the face of setbacks and obstacles. Inspiration is closely connected to gratitude, and individuals who cultivate a sense of gratitude for what they already have are more likely to be inspired and motivated to achieve more. Inspiration can also be shared with others, and individuals who inspire and uplift others are more likely to receive support and encouragement in return. To cultivate inspiration, individuals must also be willing to step outside of their comfort zone and take calculated risks, as well as embrace failure as a necessary step towards growth and success. Chapter 15. Human development requires individuals to continually expand their knowledge and understanding of the world around them, as well as develop their creative and intuitive faculties. To achieve human development, individuals must also cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness and introspection, and be willing to confront and overcome their limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. Human development also requires individuals to cultivate positive habits and behaviors, such as consistent goal setting, time management, and self-discipline. A key aspect of human development is the cultivation of positive and supportive relationships with others, as well as the ability to empathize and connect with people from diverse backgrounds and perspectives. Human development also involves the development of a strong sense of purpose and meaning in life, as well as a deep connection to a higher power or universal energy. To achieve human development, individuals must also cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the abundance and opportunities in their lives, as well as maintain a positive and optimistic outlook. Human development requires individuals to be open to new experiences and opportunities, and to continually seek out challenges and growth opportunities. Individuals must also be willing to take responsibility for their own lives and actions, and to learn from their mistakes and failures. Ultimately, human development is a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery, and is essential for achieving lasting success, fulfillment, and happiness. Chapter 16. Some caveats and concluding remarks. The idea of an exact science of how to become rich may be laughed at, but it is true that the masses remain in poverty because they do not think and act in a certain way. If people start moving forward, as the book advises, neither governments nor industrial systems will be able to stop them, and they will have to adapt to move forward. People can follow a certain path at any time and under any government and become rich, but economic salvation for the masses will only come when large numbers of people practice the scientific method of wealth creation outlined in the book. The more people get rich through competition, the worse it will be for other people. Conversely, the more people who get rich by creating something, the better it will be for others. Do not waste time planning for possible future emergencies if it does not affect your actions today. Your main task is to do your job perfectly today. No possible combination of circumstances can defeat a person who follows the exact science of getting rich. Each obstacle carries the necessary means to overcome it. Avoid negative statements about yourself or your business, as this can create a sense of failure and negativity. Maintain a positive outlook and never allow the possibility of failure to enter your thoughts or words. Focus on development and growth, and view perceived evil as something that has not yet been put on the path of development. Don't let yourself get frustrated when things don't go as planned, because this can lead to failure. Keep the faith and stick to your intentions, and everything will work out in your favor. You will not fail for lack of talent if you continue to follow the recommended steps and develop the talent you need to do your job. Spend most of your free time reflecting on your desires, developing a sense of gratitude, and reading literature that promotes positive thinking and growth.